Christmas. Shitter's full. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to once again another very special episode of Junkyard Digs. Today, your annual favorite, the trip to NASCAR in an abandoned camper. Just like previous years, we've got to find ourselves an abandoned camper, get it running, and then drive it all the way to the Kansas Speedway for an epic weekend of infield racing fun. Except for this time, we have less than 24 hours until we leave. Let's get to work, because we've got likely a lot of work to do.
This thing's huge.
You probably don't get that a lot, huh?
No, not out here.
All right, let's get straight into this. Like I said, we have less than 24 hours. It's noon on Thursday. We leave tomorrow morning. We don't even have a camper yet. Kind of had troubles finding one this year. We did, however, come across this, and as it turns out, we know the owner, Ethan, who's been in the Snowmobile Revival episode.
Yeah, the Grand Prix.
The Grand Prix. Jet Boat, I think, right?
Yeah, Jet Boat, yeah.
So yeah, you guys know him. He's been around before. And he's got this listed for sale. We're going to give her a little once-over. We're not quite sold yet.
Okay.
We want to do a little looking at it, and then we'll see if this is the one for us.
Fair enough.
Do you know anything about this?
It ran when parked.
When was it parked?
Oh, shoot. That's a good question.
This is a Founder?
Yes, by Fleetwood.
By Fleetwood Mac. I thought they made music. I didn't know they made campers. This sucker's got a water slide front end you can go shooting off of. It's at least a foot or so taller than our normal ones, and it is long. Do you know how long this is?
34 foot.
34 feet. Jesus. This will be our 5th year of doing this. The Ford camper, Poop Camper Reserve. The bus last year was the Flag camper, and yes, the Bounder will be number 5. That's a mile mark. 5 years of abandoned campers to NASCAR. So obviously, 5th year anniversary, we got to go big. 34-foot camper, 2 doors, no ladder. Looks like the best option on the property. There are 2 more. You said this one's got a blown head gasket?
Yeah, unfortunately. We're coming back from a horse show and got a little puff of blue smoke. It wasn't very good after that.
Oh, okay, yeah. So probably not that one.
No, not with our family.
And then there's the one with the smashed in door. That one's probably not looking great either, huh?
Mm-mm.
What do you say we climb inside and check this out?
Yeah, all right.
All right, mind your step. Holy hell.
Whoa.
Whoa. Oh, dude, it's actually really nice in here.
Not gonna lie. It's not as tall as I thought it was gonna be in here.
Yeah, it's normal camper height, but like 3 foot higher underneath.
Yeah, there is a lot of storage underneath.
Oh, is that what it is?
There is a lot of storage.
Oh.
Is this a Star Wars gun?
Pew, 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 pew. The roofs are really nice. I don't see any water damage. Was it inside?
It was under a lean-to when I got it.
Okay.
So the guy did take pretty good care of it.
Yeah, it looks actually really nice inside. What were you asking for this thing?
Asking $3 for it.
$3. That's a lot.
Well,
300?
maybe an extra 0.
No lights. No power anywhere yet. We've got a master bedroom for once that goes this way, and its own door and sink. Holy cow!
This thing's actually kind of sweet.
This is a nice rig. We've got no bed above the seats. One J-shaped person can sleep here. We've got this bed and then the master in the back. So 3 sleeping areas for 4 dudes. That's fine. Ezra can sleep on the roof.
It's a bathroom.
Well, Mr. Marketplace Man, does this thing run?
It did last I knew. Yeah, it's been sitting for a little bit. But
Is there a battery in it?
yeah.
Oh, she's a Chevy, so big block Chev. Oh, oil pressure gauge moved. I got a brake light. I must have power. Oh, 60 pounds. Right to life. Holy shit.
Hard to argue with that.
A little loud. Roger, yeah, big block. All right. Got a little bit of exhaust leaks. That stinks a bunch.
Yeah. Just cracked last time.
That's not normal.
What the hell is that? What is going on down there?
I've never heard anything like that.
That's like a lean crackle on one cylinder, but it sounds like bubbles. I don't know, man. Do you think it would make it all the way to Kansas City?
Yeah, I mean, I want to see why it wouldn't.
I don't know. Might have to do a little test drive on this before we lock it in for sure.
Yeah, would it be alright if we just drive it around a little bit?
I'd be open for a couple, test drive.
You come with, of course. You know, we're not going to drive off with it or anything.
It feels wrong to jump straight into a test drive for once, but...
We could check the oil if it makes you feel better. I don't know, man. This seems pretty nice to me.
Whoa! A VCR. Does that mean there's a TV somewhere? Oh, it's missing.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's $500 off. Sorry.
Are you just telling me we can't watch Tommy Boy?
Ooh, I'm curious. Let's see here. Oh, I found a registration. Registered for 2008. Oh boy. That's been a while. Oh, a bunch of documents. Any of them with mileages or dates or anything on them?
I got the extended warranty.
Oh, Charlie Brown used to own this.
A celebrity owned it. That makes it worth more.
What did that say? 1993? And this? What year is this thing?
88.
88?
Yeah.
Okay. 87, 88, somewhere in there.
Kind of wish it was an 87 because that's the one that they use in Breaking Bad.
If only we had a Pontiac Aztec to go with it.
That'd
Yeah, it would be so cool.
This is breaking boundary. We'll be breaking boundaries with this thing, that's for sure. Oh, more aftermarket-y, paperworky stuff.
Possibly.
What's the speed control? This is all the repair work right here. More warranty for 1993, gas furnace. Someone did some work in this in the 90s.
Oh, paint codes. Wow.
Charlie Brown put a lot of work into this
Yeah,
thing.
he really cared for it.
Awning care, an LMC catalog for... Whoa, wait a minute.
What is that?
It says, Chevys suck. Flat tire. What? I must have had a rough road trip at some point.
I got a little aggravated.
Damn. Right on the front, huh?
1 cup bleach.
Was that
That might be...
cooking recipes?
Probably not if they're using bleach. Oh wait, maybe that was the meth recipe. Maybe this really is the one from
It could be.
Breaking Bad. Charlie Brown stars in the new Breaking Bad. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We still have less than 24 hours until we leave, so we should probably focus on seeing if this actually, mechanically, will make it anywhere.
I don't think it will.
Come on now.
Alright, what do we got going on here? Okay. Oh, she's got electric fans, an external transcooler, a big old AC condenser. The battery's up front on this one. That's strange. And there's absolutely no accessing the motor at all from over here. Like, not even a little.
Cool.
Well, then what is all this? Seeing that there's mesh on this, I'm going to assume this is a generator. Do we know anything about this?
It was sitting in a shed.
Oh, I see that.
Then I ended up putting it back in there, so I think the guy took it out for maintenance or something. So
I might go back down to 700. I don't know. Hey, a boat tank.
Does this pass all the way through?
Yeah, Ethan was saying there's storage all the way underneath this.
Whoa.
Oh! I found the 4th bed. Under the bed.
Oh wow.
Secret tunnel.
Ezra or Bob would absolutely sleep in that. How's our tires look?
They hold air.
Oh, hell, that must be good enough. We'll ignore all that dry cracking. I'm sure the camera can see it, but the angle I was at, I couldn't, so it should be fine. That dry rot I do see, which means she sat potentially flat or low right there for a long time. I'm sure it'll ride smooth. The brakes look, well, I'm not going to lie and say good, but they're there. Yep. What do we got going on here?
Seems to be the exhaust.
You don't think it leaks, do you?
It's a custom hanger. It's fine.
Well, we should probably see if this thing moves, huh?
Ignition.
She comes right to life.
So violent.
It could use a tune-up. Does the trans do anything?
Yes.
Oh! Whoa! Oh yeah! There's a boulder stuck between the rear tires. What is going on down here? Our exhaust came apart. I think we can put it back together.
It should be simple enough.
Let's see if we can do that. Wow!
That is a big rock. Wow, there's a lot of stuff down here.
I think we kind of have a compounding issue going on. A, clearly those not connected anymore. B, since they're not connected, we get to hear how the fact that it runs weird. Whereas usually that probably would have been muffled by the mufflers.
Yeah. What? How did you fall down? Now we just tie some string, pull it forward, and we'll stay.
What is that?
The spring?
What is that spring on the control arms?
I think that's for return center steering because they're on the front too.
Those are just springs off of a cultivator.
How far have you driven this?
8-ish miles.
Oh, okay. So we don't know if the fuel system's really actually even good.
I got here.
That do it?
No.
Oh, maybe the extra fencing wire we took from right here will hold it. In other news, while I was laying down here looking at our buddy, the Big Rock, I noticed there's a very familiar looking return regulator back here by the tank, so it must have an electric in-tank pump or something, or on the rail. But beyond that, it looks quite wet. I wonder if we have ourselves a little bit of a fuel leak.
I did know about the leak. I do have a new diaphragm seal for it, so I haven't had time to replace it yet.
I don't remember that in the listing.
Oh, jeez.
You say you have a new diaphragm?
Yeah.
Maybe we put that in before we leave.
What, you don't want to drive a bomb?
No.
Well, I don't know if it's fixed, but it's different.
Perfect. That's all we need. Meanwhile, Ethan does, in fact, have the return diaphragm. I'm not good at math, but that is just an accelerator pump diaphragm with a different piece of steel on it. All right, we should probably get that on before we go for a test drive.
All right, fine. Oh, a rock right to the spine. I'm crippled. This filler neck is held up with a piece of chain. Kevin, I don't think this is a very good deal.
500? Is that what you're saying?
I'm thinking if he pays us $100, we take this.
Ready?
Now remember, that's for the rock, not the pressure regulator.
Yeah.
You guys are no fun. Why is the seller not doing this?
Part of the test drive, you know.
Boy!
We might have to lift it up and let the air out of those tires. Is it even moving?
No!
I must have just picked that up because I don't remember that being there.
You might notice that on the highway.
Yeah, especially when it comes flying through
the roof.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would leak too if I looked like that.
I can't believe you don't already.
What's that supposed to mean?
What do you want it to mean? Yeah, that's no bueno.
It's not what you want?
Not particularly. I'm no camper guy, but I don't think that's what you want. Ta-da! Hopefully the seller got the right one. Again, why am I the one doing this? We haven't paid for this. I might clean this up just a little bit.
Rub it around on the rug.
You guys are pretty serious about buying it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just want to give her a good test drive first. Make sure it's going to work.
I don't blame you. I mean, I'd want to do the same.
Clean that side off too.
Yeah. Got to make them symmetrical, you know? Oh, yeah. Refurbished. It's no super scraper, but in a pinch. Thanks, we got it.
Alright, new return diaphragms in place.
Dripping on my head. Stop it.
Let's take this thing for a test drive. Okay, well, to prevent us from having an extra chimney shaft to this thing, we decided to pop this wheel off quick and get that tire out of there. You're doing great, Goose.
This thing's heavy.
Can't imagine why. Oh, it's all the pressure from the rock in between them.
That makes sense.
Yay!
It's a
Well,
boy.
that's all that takes. How's our sidewalls look up there? You know what? We don't look at them, you know? Holy crap, look at this thing. Look at how black this thing is. That may have been in there for a little bit.
Oh, I didn't notice anything weird.
Is this even a type of rock you have laying around here? I see concrete, but this is...
Honestly, I don't think so. Now that you mention it.
Did you just find pliers? Oh, this thing's paying itself off already. It's not even ours. Which we definitely still intend to buy.
Oh, yeah. We're interested, I swear.
Alright, well, get that tightened up and take this for a test drive. I tell you what, before we even do a test drive, I better put one of these on if we have any hope in hell of surviving this. Alright, let's go. I must say, it's interesting that there's bird shit all over the dash. Alright, I'll give this to you. Put your seatbelt on, kids.
Nope.
Oh. High idle and the choke really hangs for a while, huh? Transmission seems good. Oh, she just fits in this yard, huh?
Yeah.
Man, I can see the world out of this thing. Wait a minute. Horn works. All right, that's $50 back on the price. The springs don't do much to self-center. How much gas has this got in it?
I'm not too sure.
It says half tank, but it's said that since we got here. It's coming apart. Oil pressure's good. Voltage is good. We're doing 35. We would eventually make it if we left right now. Seems to run good. Bring her up to speed. I'm going for 55. Ah! The doghouse is floating in the air. Ah! Okay, there. It's done 55. Now, do the brakes work? Hold on to your giblets.
Well, it doesn't stop in a hurry, but it doesn't stop poorly.
There was a lot more left. I didn't want to use it. I was scared of it. Sounds a lot better with the exhaust hook back up. Sounds like we can ignore all the tuning issues. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. She's a runner. The price might have went up another 25. I don't know. Third gear. Stops falling off the roof. Okay. Alright.
You think we got ourselves a deal, Dave, or what are you thinking?
I don't know. I want to test the brakes one more time when we pull in, and then we'll think about it.
Okay.
Alright, second brake check. Let's see if anything explodes. Honestly, let off the gas. It just kind of comes to a stop. Alright. The high idle catches a lot. There it goes. I wondered if the transfer I wondered if the transfer slots were open really far. They are. Someone's got the idle cranked up. What do you think? He runs and drives
It stops.
a mile down the road. I'm not so convinced. I think we need to go on a little further test drive.
I suppose.
Do
if
you
you're
got
serious.
time? If we,
Yeah, I got some time.
I really want to know if it'll make it to Kansas for sure. So,
that's understandable.
Okay, a little more test drive.
As long as I make it back, you know, for work and stuff.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Let's go a little further.
Okay.
Alright, it's time we get into the voiceovers. We've got over 450 clips to go through, and this does not need to be a 7-hour video. As mentioned, we thought we'd go for another test drive, but this time I wanted to have Ethan drive it so I could look through the back of the camper and see what all the rattles and stuff were. Before I could get to that, though, one immediately pressing issue was the doghouse cover was trying to fly off again. What are the odds they have the hardware floating around? Look like turnbuckles, maybe? Oh, yeah. Oh, this would have sat here. Hey, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you that's it right there. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Just what the doctor ordered. Now, let's see if you got cup holders now. I'd leave it a little loose in case we need to get into it quick. I will say, I think on all the trips we've done this on, this is the first time I haven't had to drive. I gotta see what it's like back here. So far, it's terrifying. All right, we got a bit of noise here. What can I do to remedy that? Whoa! There we go. That's just flapping open. Waiting for the poop to get out. Everything back here seems... Man, it's one thing to walk through a camper when it's sitting still. It's another to walk through it when it's moving on a rough road and watching the whole thing just reverberate. Oh, and there's Angus. Still not totally trusting in this thing, so we figured we'd have him follow in the chase truck on our test drive just to see how things went. Let's go put some fuel in this. It's probably somewhat low. Things look pretty decent back there. Are you okay with test driving it down to the gas station?
Yeah.
Make sure the fuel fill works and gauge and whatnot?
Yeah, make sure the gauge is accurate.
Yeah, you'd hate to run out of gas on our drive. Just a couple miles this way, right?
Yeah, just a couple miles, we'll be there.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, it'll be quick, I promise. It'll be quick. Oh,
Must have forgot to latch that.
yeah, do we even have keys for that?
Oh, I think it's one of those on there.
You know what, that'll just help keep her cool. That's just our speed flap, like on NASCAR when they're spinning out.
Yeah, we're slowing down anyways, so.
Yeah, it's an air
fun.
brake.
Yeah.
Deploy flaps.
Yeah, it sorted itself out.
Angus says our brake lights have not turned on once, so we might have to take a look at that at some point.
Probably just a blown fuse.
Yeah, I hope so. We'll check. We'll check.
You know, there's a couple things.
There's a couple things. All right, here we are. Welcome to Wyoming, the town, not the state. What's this got for miles on it?
49,000.
49,417.
Yeah.
You said there's fuel in this town. We can stop and fill it up here.
Yep. It does seem like the fuel gauge is going down a little bit. So it should work.
That's both good news and bad news. The fuel gauge might work, and also we've only done like 5 miles. Great on mileage. Eventually, we pulled up to the gas station and turned the key off to shut the motor down. But once again, the motor did not want to shut down.
I mean, I did shut it off.
So you know you're supposed to set your car off at the pump.
I swear.
That's some of the worst dieseling I've ever seen. That's what the weird popping is there's too much transfer slot and it's backfiring the whole time.
That was one of the louder ones I've heard.
Welcome to Southside Chicago, man.
Did you bring the keys with you? Oh, jeez. Listen, I got a plan. If we just convince him to test drive it all the way to the track, we won't have to buy it. Oh,
Hey,
I got the keys.
hey, good.
Since like we don't own it, you're gonna fill it up, right?
I suppose, yeah.
We got fuel going in, and unfortunately, fuel coming right back out. But not where the tank is. It's up on the line, on top of the rail. We got hose with us, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll find an empty parking lot and take a look.
Okay.
You're okay with a little more fixing on the test drive? You got time?
Fine with me. I want to make sure it's right for you guys.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
With the fuel tank full, we drove a couple more blocks until we found a nice grassy area to do some work on the camper. I think it's working. I think we can fix this line.
Yep.
I believe I've got a line cutter in our tank tools box here. Somewhere right here, I believe. Oh yeah, that's it right there for sure, 1000%. It's not good. Looks like a churro.
That's not what you want fuel line to look like.
Not particularly.
Yikes.
What the hell's all this? Hey, what's in this panel?
It's fuel filters.
Oh, wow, look at that. That's a good filter.
Yeah, at one point.
These are valve stem seals. You've made a revelation.
I have. There's 2 fuel filters because one goes to the engine, the other goes to the generator.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what that auxiliary looking fuel regulator is for.
Yeah, one for each.
New problem. I'm pretty sure it's the return line that's leaking a bunch.
Okay.
Like the return line from the
motor.
forward fuel pump.
Okay, so we just
Figure out where that goes.
splice a little chunk in there.
Yeah, problem is I can't see where it goes.
Yeah, that tank is right up against the frame rail. In the meantime, Ethan is looking for fuses.
Yeah, for the brake lights. Turn signal. Do we have turn signals?
You have turn signals.
Just brake lights.
Oh, that's just a brake switch.
Yeah, it could
Because
be.
they use the same bulb. Hopefully it's just magically unplugged, right?
Yeah, that'd be too easy.
You just flip upside down there.
Yep. Yeah, she's plugged in.
Alright, well, we're getting well into our afternoon here. Things are moving along, though. Boy, it's windy. Goose, you found a solution here?
Yep, we're gonna do what we should have done from the start and shove a bolt in it and ignore it.
We've done all too many miles with returns plugged on return systems with no consequences, so...
Yeah, it's not our camper.
Yet. He can hear you.
No, he can't. Hey, Ethan.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Meanwhile, inside, Ethan is pulling power from whatever we can find and running it to the powered side of the brake light switch. So hopefully, when we press that button, this will all turn on. All good?
All good. We got her plugged off. It might not even leak.
That might even be good.
Hey.
Surely it won't vapor lock or anything. So far, so good. I think we can get this thing fixed and moving here just fine.
He seems really dedicated to selling it.
It seems pretty desperate to sell it. I'm not gonna lie. Like a little too much, you know, right? A little pushy.
It's kind of like a piece of shit.
I've got an extra ticket that we can try to bribe. Get her?
I think so.
All good?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll watch. On. Off. On. Off. Okay. I think we're all fixed, boys. Let's hit the road. A little more test driving.
Okay.
Let's see how it does on the highway.
Yeah, you know what? That's a great point. We've had side winds the whole time, right?
It has been really windy, yeah.
I would love to know how it does in a tailwind.
Might as well. We're here.
Oh,
You just pop right off, though. You got
like a champ. Okay, brake lights and less fuel leak. Back on the road. for a little more test drive.
As long as I get back at some point.
Alright, on the road here, I'll say she's doing pretty good. A lot better with the tailwind. It's not all over the place anymore.
Not fighting it as much.
Our odometer work?
Yeah, it's going up.
Yeah, it's gone up, what, 7 miles so far?
Yeah.
Well, I want to make sure that the 5 in the third place so the digit works. Just a little more.
I got a little bit of time. Yeah, we can keep driving a little bit.
Oh, hey, does your cruise work?
Oh, I haven't checked yet. I don't think so.
You might need a little burp of the pedal. No, not feeling like it, huh?
Yeah.
Damn it.
The cruise is working all of a sudden.
It just started working?
Yeah, it's doing 55. I don't have my foot on the pedal.
Holy shit. These turns as well?
Yeah.
I hope it turns off.
Okay, there.
Okay, go ahead. Jeez. About to see how well you can drive a camper. Oh, stop sign. Where the hell are we?
Anamosa. We can turn around here and head back to my place, or
Well,
if you're interested in buying it.
I don't, I like it. I do. But we've only done 2 lanes so far.
Okay.
I want to can we do a little 4 lane?
Yeah, we can go on the 4 lane. And
Right, it's right here, right?
Yeah, we'll be around the interstate here.
Okay, yeah, just a little 4 lane. I appreciate it. We're really feeling strong about this. She's good. She's pretty good. Alrighty, here we go on to the 4 lane. Let's see if the secondaries work. Oh yeah, they do.
Sounds like it, yeah.
We're not accelerating any faster, but it got louder.
They get louder.
The fuel gauge just moved faster, not the speedometer. This is a great on-ramp too, just up a hill for a half mile. Yeah, she'll do this, she'll do about anything, but you'd hate to just assume.
Yeah, the further I press it, it's just louder.
Yeah, it's secondary noise. And we're cresting the hill. Now our kinetic energy is to rise to dangerous levels. Let's give this a little go for a little bit here. And
we'll just go down a little bit and we'll just, turn around.
Yeah.
Come back.
Yep. Yeah. Turn around and come back. Yeah. Things seem to be going pretty well on our test drive so far, so we looked for a spot to turn around. Unfortunately, we couldn't quite find the perfect spot to turn around, so we kept driving, and pretty soon we were in Cedar Rapids. I tell you, it looks pretty hard to turn around. We better keep going.
Are you sure? I think
Yeah.
we could try to turn around like in a gas station or something.
No, that's okay. You'd hate to cause a mess. How's your temp and pressure doing, by the way?
Not too bad. Coolant temps at half. Oil pressure's like 40.
Oh hell, she's healthy. Well here, I tell you what, we'll turn here, maybe we can turn around on this road somewhere.
Okay.
On some big clover leaf or something, if we don't flip. Good lord.
That's a lot of body roll.
Jesus. Ethan's not scared of this thing. He drives it like it is a demo derby.
It just goes. It's fine.
It doesn't care.
I trust it. I don't know how you don't trust it yet. I mean,
Well, a little more.
okay.
Tell you what, there's a lot of air moving out this window. Like a lot of air moving out that window.
I'm just gonna cut that off.
The next hour of our test drive went by like a breeze until suddenly both Ethan and I felt a strange vibration in the floor that was definitely not there before. I don't see any bits of a tire hanging off. Did you feel a vibration?
I feel a bit of a vibration now. So.
A bit of vibration and then a pop.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was exhaust or tread coming off. Let's pull off and give her a look. Well, there went that one.
Yeah, off the tire.
Off the front tire. We still got air in it. She's just delaminating.
Yeah, lost some tread.
Oh look, it's getting quiet. It's healing.
Sure. We'll just keep going.
See, this is why we did the big test drive. You never know what could happen.
You never know what can
He
happen.
was so confident it would make it to Kansas City, but no. I'll call our wingman. What do you see, Goose?
Yeah, there's a couple bits hanging off. There's no tread on that tire. Is that how you left that? Yeah, it's still got air.
Oh, hell, it's fine.
Sure, yeah, you just keep doing what you're doing.
Ethan, he said we're good. He said it's just missing tread, but what's that? When's that ever done anything for anyone, you know?
Yeah, it's a drag slate now.
Yeah, we've only got like 15 miles to go to the house. Shit, it might even make it.
We'll just keep limping along.
Holy shit, we just blew past the semi and it slapped that open. I can't believe it bent it. I can't believe it didn't break the window. Man, this thing's falling apart. What a piece of trash.
I know. We're gonna make her yet.
I am not so sold anymore. I think we're gonna have to do a little further test driving after this.
Further, he'll be just fine.
That one Junkyard Dig sticker is about the only thing holding this together. We're blowing tires, but we're still driving. Home is right over there. We got about 6 miles left to go. We got some tires there. We'll get you set up. Oh, look at this. You just made it.
Made it.
You just made it to my house, at least.
I mean, we made it to your house. I take it that you're buying it then, or?
Got one hell of a good cylinder in there somewhere. Or one hot spark plug.
I can't wait to get to the racetrack. We shouldn't fix it, right? Like, we leave it.
It's just a feature.
It's full of smoke rings.
How is it doing this? Oh, it is.
How is it still running?
That is diesel so hard. It's not even backfiring this time. At this rate, you just go turn the key back on.
I bet you could. Alright, turn it off now. What are you... Ethan, quit fooling around. Shut it off.
It's just so willing to go. Give her some gas. Maybe that'll help. Oh.
It did. It did.
Last time it made a huge explosion in front of a school. So, what's the damage?
Oh, it's different.
There's wires coming out the side.
Whoa! Yeah, that's seen better days. Still holds air though.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the front.
You know what? Why are there wires coming out of the side tread? Like there's still tread left there. Well,
Yeah, we made it here.
we made it here.
Yeah, I'd say.
Not gonna lie, I'm not totally sold on it yet. Obviously, the tires not very good.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about those tires. And...
I think I got a set,
Oh, okay.
at least fronts.
Well,
I mean, I'd say it's worth it then.
you know, we
Yeah,
would have to cut that in the price a bit. New tires are worth about $7,000, so it's not looking good for you.
At this point, I'm gonna have to pay you to get rid of it.
I didn't
say that, but I mean, I'll tell you what. Here's what we'll do. We'll get these mounted on for you, but unfortunately, our shop is closed. It's after hours. But the good news is, if you just hang out here tonight, we should be able to put them on in the morning.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
you have a camper, so you have somewhere to stay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you later. I'm gonna get some food. Hungry?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Do right?
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, got some spare tires from a different camper. Is our salesman still alive today?
Yeah.
Oh, hey!
Hey.
How was your
morning.
stay? How was it?
It was pretty good, actually. I can't complain.
Well, we got some tires on for you, so you should be good to go. If you're willing, I'd like to do a little more testing this morning with the new tires.
I suppose. I mean, we already made it back to your place. I mean, are you interested in buying it yet, or like what's going on?
Yeah, more testing to do.
I want to make sure those tires roll smooth, and I want to see how it does with some extra weight in it.
Okay. That
So if
makes
you could,
sense.
if you don't mind, we'll throw some camping gear and stuff in it.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, bring on the weight.
Hell yeah, NASCAR! Let's go! Fast and left, fast and left.
Who are those guys? What's going on?
All right,
here?
all aboard the camper. I won't
All
worry
right.
about it. It'll be okay.
What?
This thing is nice.
Yeah, you upgraded.
I didn't know what Daryl Walter, but that's what is this?
You guys kind of took over my camper. What the heck's going on?
yours. Look, we're really interested.
We wanted to load it down with weight. We
Is-
got some
what
weight
the-
back there now.
Is this
I
the
don't
one you're
remember
renting? Oh, think about buying this, Bob. Oh,
Yeah, buy it, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we're pulling our money together.
Hard about it.
Pulling our money, yeah.
I don't have any money.
oh,
I'm made of money.
Oh, right to life.
yeah.
The cigarette lighter doesn't work though.
damn it!
That might be a problem.
Oh, it does work.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. Let me grab some.
No,
Don't be smoking in my
what
mouth.
the hell? Where'd you get a pack of Marlboro Reds?
Came with the jacket.
This is Ezra, if no one's recognized him yet.
Is
Bob, how are you?
I'm Bob.
This is it. This is the crew. Thank you.
Hi. What you doing?
Hi, Bob. You want one? They're good for you.
Alrighty, boys. Let's hit the road for Kansas Speedway. I mean, a test drive.
Yeah, test drive, right?
Test drive. And with that, we left the driveway and headed south, hoping for an uneventful 250 miles to the Kansas Speedway.
The speedometer quit working on me.
Oh, son of a bitch. Are you in third or second, by the way?
There we go.
I was gonna say, there's a lot of noise happening down there, and I don't think we're in the right gear.
Oh, because of the speedometer, we're gonna have to test on it some more.
You know what other cars don't have speedometers?
Hell yeah, brother. Yes. This guy is a new character every damn time. Here, you can use this as a speedometer. Just follow the dot. I got a little test drive marked out.
30 hours, what?
You know, good news, I found a speedometer gear. Dalton said he has one. None of the parts stores do. Yeah.
Isn't he in Missouri though?
No, he's just right down here.
Okay.
Just a little ways south, not too bad.
So if Kansas City is 35 miles, he's maybe 36. I think we'll be fine.
I guess.
And then we'll know if it makes it to Kansas or not. Hey, at least you're not racking up the miles on the odometer. That'll make it easier to sell when you get home. I mean, it'll keep the miles off for us, so we want it more.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, since you're buying it, right?
Yeah.
Ezra's gonna trade you 1 pack of Marlboros for it.
How about like 2?
2 packs or 2 cigarettes?
2 cigarettes. I ain't giving him a pack. Oh, geez, that was a bad week to quit then.
Don't smoke, kids. This is all a joke.
Dude, don't smoke, kids.
A couple miles down the road, the camper came across its first opportunity to make a pass. Wow! Just gets blown into the ditch.
Suffocate with the fumes.
It stinks back there. It smells like gas. Gas? It never smelled like gas before.
This is why we test out
I thought it
cars.
smelled like burnt rubber yesterday. As if right on cue, once we joined the interstate, we figured out what that burning rubber smell was.
Yep.
Hey, I figured it out.
That was a tire.
It was a rear.
Oh, you're kidding. Our bad tires were bad?
Hey, look at all the smoke. Yeah, that rubber smell.
It smells like someone's doing a burnout.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a Peterbilt truck center right here. They might even have tires. Let's swing it into their parking lot. Damn, we didn't make it very far.
Yeah, but on the bright side, we didn't make it too far.
Eager to get this fixed, we whipped into the Peterbilt parking lot and everyone hopped out ready to get to work. However, we had to wait for the camper to shut off before we could get under it.
Good thing we're at a diesel shop. You gotta turn the transfer slide down a little bit. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get to that eventually.
What kind of hoopty are you trying to sell us?
I wonder if we can change tires before the engine shuts off. Oh, what are we losing? Inner?
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Right.
Alright.
And the outer looks.
Hey, there she goes. Oh, that one actually exploded. That one did not delaminate. She let loose. While I went in search of some newer used tires, our pit crew set to work ripping the duals off and getting the spare on.
Wow.
Well, there's still tread on the outside. I put a patch in it, it'll run another 10,000 miles.
Screw with the tire slime, it's fine.
What, you got a tube?
I got a lawnmower tube. You think we get that in there?
Seems oddly familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, done this a time or 2 already.
Getting good though.
Yeah.
Alright, NASCAR pit crew. Good to go?
Yep. I don't think Dale
That'll at
Jr. would
least
love
tell us the pressure.
our times, but we did in fact change a tire.
While the guys were changing the tire, I was on the phone trying to find 4 used tires. A local shop had some, but they wanted $900 for all of them. Fortunately, I found some 7 miles away on Marketplace, so we zipped over there to see what we could find. I don't think anyone's here, but I'll go find that out. You guys go look for 225 70s. Alright, well, after digging around in some random tire piles for a little while, we found 4 more 8R 19.5s. They're also from 2001, but
They're different.
alright, let's go get these mounted somewhere and then finally hit the road for a test drive. See, Ethan, this is why we do these test drives. It failed again.
Starting to make sense.
We really want to get this dialed in before we buy it.
Imagine if you bought it right when you got it.
With our $200 worth of used tires loaded up inside, we limped the camper back over to Des Moines and found ourselves a tire shop to get them mounted. It's healing. Did it fix a vacuum leak on its own? It was idling a little lower.
No, we put gas in it instead of diesel.
Oh. Once we explained what was going on, the guys at the shop said bring her on in, and they set straight to work. I don't even think 45 minutes went by, and this thing already had all the new to us tires mounted on the rear, and we were rolling out the door ready to put the hammer down.
Got some tires going to NASCAR!
Alright, pit stop's complete. Let's hope that those last a lot longer. They look a lot better. They look great. They're from 2001, but that's probably fine. Hell of a pit crew they got there.
We're on the road again.
Let's get her going. More test driving. You gotta love it.
Yeah, new tires, another test drive.
Yeah, you know, cycle resets.
Yeah.
We gotta make sure they're balanced. That's different.
Nah, it's just heat soaked.
Well, we didn't make it very far on this test drive.
There we go. Back on the road. Thank you, Bauer Built in Des Moines. You guys are awesome. Up to speed for the first time. It feels a lot smoother.
Yeah, we're not getting that weird thing where it was going like... and then kaboom!
I think we're good to go on tires, boys. Cross your fingers on everything else.
Got my toes crossed, all my fingers.
That must be like the longest test drive I've been a part of.
Oh, don't worry, we're almost there. It's like 34 miles.
I think that was like 34 miles ago.
Yeah, well, the speedometer hasn't moved at all. So once you get 35 miles on there, we can be done. With the new tires, things seem to finally be running smooth. For the first time since we left for this test drive, the braking bounder was more bounder than braking. With that confidence, the crew finally started to relax, and we spread out amongst the living area and got comfortable for the 200 miles left to Kansas Speedway.
This is so much scarier. I can see everything from here.
Oh, you can jump out of that thing.
Oh, I could. I will.
Well, I figured out where Ezra's sleeping.
In a cougar's bed. With that jacket, he's getting one.
I don't know where Ezra's sleeping, but he's not going to be alone. An hour or so later, we decided to pull off and get gas before heading across the border into Missouri.
So once we get fuel put in, we can head back, right? Or
Well,
it should be far enough.
All right, pit stop. Ready to go.
Change the tire.
We already did the tires.
Yeah, time for the fuel.
We're gonna check the oil. All right, let's see if there's any oil on it. A little bit. Let's check it again. Oh yeah, didn't burn a drop.
We weren't checking it because it was burning. That's fine.
Sure. Should we throw extra in it for fun?
I don't know, it's up to you. It's your camper. I mean, we might. I mean, I think we're gonna probably.
All right, all aboard. Let's keep going.
Are we still going? Are we going to be heading back now, right? This has been a pretty long test drive.
What if we drove for a little bit?
Alrighty.
Here we go.
Yeah, you're just going to keep going straight and then turn left back to...
Left?
Yeah.
Okay, left.
Yeah, left. No.
Right,
wait.
left.
No. We've gone far enough.
What?
Yeah.
You said left. Oh, sorry. Angus isn't great with lefts and rights.
I thought you meant my left. That's left.
Oh, we'll turn around the next time we stop. As we continued south, I finally got a chance to go test out the back table. Turns out it was pretty darn comfy and probably our favorite seat in the house. The only thing we were missing was something to keep us entertained. We could use some cards or something. Oh, I bet we can play Jenga back here. Oh, maybe, what's another one?
Pick up sticks.
Pick up sticks. Thinking logs. Thinking logs. There you go.
I feel like Battleship might be hard too. I can see the life money getting out of hand.
Eventually, we did actually find a couple things to entertain ourselves with. The first one being what we called water bottle races, and the second one, of course, being a yearly tradition of passing our favorite sign. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Hell yeah, brother! Yeah! Let's go! We also indulged in the classic game of how many semis we'll honk. That's 2 points. Before we knew it, we had done 100 miles and we're on the outskirts of Kansas City. Slow down, you're gonna die. All right, here we are, pulling off, ready to get some beer, food, and everything we need for the weekend.
Not.
Where are we?
We're in Iowa. We're on our way back.
You said you're
Oskaloosa.
turning back, right?
Yeah, we're heading north. Heading north.
Are we?
Just about back to your place.
It doesn't look too familiar.
Go back to sleep, it's okay.
Yeah, you'll be good.
If you say so.
He doesn't know a thing.
After a quick 30-minute shopping spree, we had all the beer, ice, and food we need for the weekend, so we loaded up once again, ready to head into the track. Unfortunately, the camper wanted to stay right where it was.
I think we just have to change those batteries around.
Hot. That or the fuel pump died. Okay, let's see. We need that up here.
Oh
I
God.
guess. Our core battery with 500 amps isn't enough for this. Weird. Alright, let's get these switched around and try it again. Unfortunately, despite our best efforts, the camper refused to come to life. We weren't sure if we'd vapor lock the hell out of the carburetor after sitting in what was essentially an oven for 30 minutes, or if we had lost a fuel pump. We decided to pop the doghouse off and feed it with a bottle and see what would happen. Well, that's a good thing we test drove it, huh?
Yeah.
This thing just won't make it to the track.
I didn't know we were going to the track. Well, you got
I said I wanted to make sure and make it to Kansas City, right? And so far, Ethan's word hasn't been worth much, because he said yes like 4 times.
It's gonna get there.
Yeah, one way or another. It may be a vapor lock, so you may have to run it off that for a little bit to get a vapor lock out.
Okay, ready?
Nothing, huh? Go ahead. There it goes. There's the vapor lock really bad. We did remove that return after all. This is the consequences. Okay, there we go. She's back alive. With the camper running once again, we loaded up for the last time and made our way towards the track. Well, gentlemen, our test drive has brought us all the way to the state of Kansas. Woo! Kansas! Ethan, if you want to just go right over there.
Yeah, you just follow those other big rigs.
Yeah, follow them.
We'll be really quick, I swear. Then we can head home.
I thought we were heading home a while ago.
Well, according to the odometer, we haven't gone a single mile.
Thank you, Bob.
Oh, it's 35 miles.
0 miles later on the odometer, we rolled up to registration and got our passes and set to head inside. Except for we had one problem. Ethan. Alright, let's go have ourselves a whole weekend of fun!
I'm pumped.
Yeah!
I wasn't expecting us to be here all weekend.
Oh, it'll be quick, it'll be fun!
I was just expecting a test drive. Like,
Listen here, buddy.
I need to go back home. Like, I didn't realize we were gonna stay here all weekend. Like, what's the deal here? Like, we're just
it'll be real quick, we're just gonna go
You keep saying it's been real quick, but
Everybody hold down, get him.
no, we need to go back.
Alrighty, boys, here we are, the Kansas Speedway!
Woo!
Keep on rolling! Finally made it, huh?
Get this hunk of junk out of here,
Yeah,
right?
keep her moving!
You guys are on the move!
Oh yeah, we made her! I love this place. Bill! Hey!
Hell yeah!
Let's go, guys!
It's Batman! All right, let's get this son of a bitch parked. With a little finesse, we slid the braking bounder into place and started setting up camp. Hell yeah, buddy! Ready for another NASCAR weekend? Ready to yell over copyright music all weekend?
I got a little bit chills. I'm so excited.
Ethan, welcome to NASCAR. Welcome to the Kansas Speedway. Welcome to the midpoint of the test drive.
Well, I suppose we're here. We might as well enjoy it, right?
You're damn right.
Hell yeah.
A couple of beers later, we had figured out the awning on the camper and got everything outside set up and ready to roll. Haha, hell yeah! Got ourselves an awning. Look at this! What do you say we have a beer about it?
Let's have a beer about it.
Seeing that we skipped lunch, the guys were rightfully getting a little hungry, so we fired up the microwave for a delicious, nutritious meal of hot dogs.
You know, race fans love hot dogs.
That's true.
You gotta have hot dog.
Yeah.
But like, you know what goes well with hot dogs? Chips. Well,
Yes.
what kind of chips? There's so many chips out there. Gas station roller hot dog chips. Gotta have them.
What? No.
It's gonna taste like that, but rolled in a gas station.
Come on in. Time for microwave hot dogs.
My favorite.
Yeah.
I got them.
I grew up on those.
Oh, they're ruffled.
Oh, what brand is this? Urge?
You know it's good. Oh god.
I'm feeling the urge.
You ready?
Ready?
To NASCAR.
It's a hot dog. Yep.
I see what they mean.
Actually, just tastes like cheap beef jerky links.
Just tastes like Slim Jims.
Yeah, it does. Maybe Slim Jims are just hot dog rollers, hot dogs that were left on too long.
You're on to
Jims
something.
are just chips.
What do we think? Medium high? Medium? Def?
I hear the generator spooling up outside.
This timer doesn't make any noise, does it?
Is there anything happening to the hot dogs? Yeah, blam! Oh, supper's ready. Dennis, you're just in time for microwave hot dogs. Well, the plate's warm, but the hot dogs aren't.
Nice.
Maybe we'll turn her up. Let it eat. Oh yeah, you can smell them cooking now. We're gonna have supper in no time.
Those dogs are going super critical.
After a delicious supper of glowing hot dogs, one of the NASCAR guys stopped by with the last piece for Ezra's outfit. Ah, you can keep that one.
Jeff Gordon's gay.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Holy shit.
Anybody got a light?
Oh boy, and just like that, it's time for the Arca series to kick off. We're getting 2 night races this year. Nice!
Oh yeah!
Hell yeah, indeed, Bob. We got Bob. We got Dale Earnhardt's Tire Man from 1987. We got Goose.
Regular.
And we have Ethan the Hostage TM. And we're going green! As the cars cut into the lap count, all that work that it took to get this camper down here became more and more worth it. Pretty soon the sun started to set and the guys were having an absolute blast. If you guys ever get the chance to go to a night race, do it. They are a ton of fun and they look awesome underneath the lights. I mean, we're watching cars do $150 around us with a beautiful sunset for a backdrop.
Go fast, go left.
Last lap! He's got the most stickers. No, not Bob, the guy that won. Bob is definitively lacking on stickers compared to you.
No, it's kind of like a sticker. I don't know.
How's that for a test drive?
It's pretty good.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Come on, fire!
Lightning McQueen!
Let's go have a beer about it.
Yeah!
Hey, what's up? Quick, ruin it. He's filming. Shake your ass. Yeah! I'm working for the weekend. As is tradition at the Kansas Speedway, once the sun goes down, the party turns up, and this year was no exception. We had some beautiful weather this weekend, so everyone was out having a great time. Party Mike!
Howdy, sir. Cripes and lady, we're all back. Glad to hear it.
Shit.
I'll be darned.
Did we make it back in one piece?
Well,
This is a good day.
you look like it.
Yeah.
We better go back out there.
My voice is a little scratched.
There you go.
Oh, it's bright in here now.
Well-
I see the light.
Go ahead, head at it.
Hey, hostage, how much you want for the camper? Like $100, right?
What camper?
Right. Amen.
That's what I'm saying.
Shh, we got a killer deal. We just gotta play our cards right.
NASCAR.
Here, eat this.
I'm actually game to like sleep outside, maybe on top of the camper.
I could.
It won't be Bob's first time.
Out in the elements, eh? One might say.
We've left Bob outside a time or two.
Yeah, maybe.
At least once.
Yeah, I'm about ready to grab the old sleeping bag and crawl up on top of the old camper and call her a night, eh?
Do we have any corn dogs? Nope.
We do, 14 of them.
Oh, shit. Hot dogs love race fans.
All right, somebody give me a sign off for this damn thing.
All right, folks, tell your folks I says I am gonna call her a night, eh? Take her easy now.
Yep.
How we doing, boys?
Regular Gordon Ramsay.
Ready for day 2?
Oh yeah.
Getting some grease fires going this morning.
Calm down.
Crew fed and get ready for a whole day of fun. A little housekeeping here this morning after breakfast, getting things cleaned up. Look what Ethan found.
Look at that.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that's some vintage bush.
That is some vintage. You'll love to see some vintage
Love
bush.
to see some vintage bush.
Wonder what year that is.
Might be able to find a year on it.
2010. Little beard arts here. A little slower today because there's no races until this afternoon.
Why do you do that to me?
Not a lot going on yet today. Figure we'll get that changed.
Wow.
Wow, she went all the way through. That means the drink out. Don't want to waste a lot today.
Jesus. I wasn't scared. I don't know what you're talking about. Golf cart.
Here, catch.
Hey, there we go.
Apple day keeps the doctor away. That's what I always say. Hey.
Eventually, the Truck and Cup Series both started running practice and qualifying, and the party started to pick up.
Stay hydrated, kids. Amen, brother.
I'm used to just like, wow, whoa! All right, practice going on right now. On behalf of NASCAR, we have ourselves a little gift. You may see right there. They've given us pit passes this year. So, we're gonna go see what all the cars and everything are about, but on our way there, we can't help but notice, being car guys, the taillights on campers and headlights is a fun game to play. I'm pretty much with a Chevy group here.
Yeah.
So they're pointing out every GM taillight. What is this one?
That's off of like a GMT 900 Suburban or
And then right behind us here,
We got the OBS Chevy headlights. I mean, what more do you need?
I think those are Ford van taillights.
Oh yeah.
They're not
oh
red.
yeah, let's go see it. That's an Econoline van taillight. I'm sure of it. So yeah, fun game to play besides our regular game of putting the word anal in front of the name.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! You got the anal clipper?
The anal cyclone.
Oh yeah, yeah. Anal seismic, anal momentum 3.
Oh shit!
You know, I would really like to be part of that anal wolf pack.
Oh man! Oh, look over there! It's an anal beacon.
In the distance, you just saw it too.
Anal torque.
The anal torque.
Anal impact.
We got the anal airstream, the anal outback.
I prefer the anal cougar.
We got the anal magnitude and the anal solitude.
Oh, my favorite, the Anal Southeast Kansas Education Center, interlocal number 609.
I used to ride a bus just like that. This has F-250 headlights.
Oh, yes, it does.
Is there Acura or like a Honda taillights, like a hatchback? I'm not much of a car guy, I'm more of a truck guy, so I don't know.
I recognize them so well, but I just don't know where from. Let us know in the comments.
That camera has a GMC set of headlights.
Weird. But what the hell are those?
We got the anal tour.
Oh, the anal Denny Hamlin sucks.
Classic.
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 We got more square body taillights right here.
Oh, yeah.
And some hammer ones.
On the Anal Diplomat.
Important.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What are the odds? But this one appears to have Toyota Tundra taillights. Up front we got...
Toyota Camry?
Yeah, I'd say. God, that's funny that they do that. It's like, all right, what do we want for lights? Well, we have these, and they came with a CAD model, so let's just make the front, like, you know, mold to it.
Nissan said they got a lot of ultimate taillights left. We'll just buy them.
Are those Dodge Challenger headlights?
I think you are absolutely right. I think those are Dodge Challenger headlights.
I think those are like the late style Cougar, Mercury Cougar taillights.
Like 2008-ish or 6.
Like the last generation.
Also, we walked straight past the Anal Challenger. Probably the winner so
With
far.
more square body taillights.
With square body taillights, once again.
Yeah.
Oh my god, those are SN95 headlights. That's a 1996 Mustang headlight on the second one in.
You were right.
My first car, actually.
Don't you still have it?
I do, yeah. Maybe someday I'll finish that video.
Yeah, it's got a
We'll get to that.
It's not,
We'll get to that. Eventually, we made it to the garage area and headed inside, where Ezra immediately started reliving his glory days as a lug nut changer for Dale Earnhardt back in '87. Like an amnesia patient suddenly getting all their memories back, Ezra slipped perfectly into his new character, Doug McCormick.
It's been a while. The cars have changed. They only got one lug nut now. I don't understand. I was good at 5 or 6 or 8 or however many they are.
Oh, this one's got Camaro taillights.
I wonder if they work.
I think they stole these off a camper. That is not what I thought they looked like under the hood.
I need to snoop a little more.
Yeah. Oh, it's an intake. Okay, that makes sense.
Back in my day, it was just a big circle, 5-inch. Right on top.
It's the big old frame air filter. That's the side ducting, I think.
Doesn't look like anything I've ever done.
No, I've actually got a theory for you.
Okay.
The radiator comes in through here, and they're pumping that radiator air
Right out.
up through those big purple ducts in the hood.
Yep. That's 100%. Keep the heat out on the engine bay.
Keep the air from getting under the car. They always talk about that.
Yeah.
I was wondering what they do with the radiator air. They're pushing it out the hood.
That's cool.
Dude, hold on. Wait a minute. This tool cart not only has TVs and a roof and a stereo system, it has an engine.
I thought my toolbox was expensive.
Oh my God.
Do you think they use this to like warm something up?
This is probably their equivalent of a GPU. Look at, they have two engine, front engine, and water tanks. So this is their coolant up the temp.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
That is wild. Okay, obviously the cars are slightly different shapes between brands.
Right.
Look how different the hood vents are. You got your Camaro. I assume that's a Camry. I believe that's a Ford.
There's more differences than we thought.
I had no idea. I'm sure each brand's car is identical, car to car.
I would think.
Look at this. Just cars, enjoying the view, enjoying the times, the experiences. Not a Dodge in sight.
Right, that last one. Boy, those things are quiet. Josh Berry's car is the best looking car. It's such a good looking car.
At this point, suddenly someone blew a whistle and the whole garage exploded into activity as they started pushing cars out onto the grid for practice and qualifying. So off camera, Ezra and I just spent a good time talking to the engine guy of this crew right there. Glasses. We learned stuff.
Bro, I
Did
just
we
gave
ever.
the bullhorns to Chase Elliott when he walked
Is
by.
that who that was?
Yeah.
I saw him give you a strong nod.
I recognized him right away, and I was like, all right, just to be sure, I looked at his suit and said Elliott.
He's
I
like,
was
oh yeah,
yes.
that's Big E's old tire changer from back in the day. I remember that guy. That's Doug.
So I'm Doug now.
Let's Chase Briscoe. We'll have him.
All right, especially around here.
So what do we learn?
They make less horsepower than I thought.
Truck and Arca are an LS-based spec motor. These are the, oh God, what did he call it? The
RX, JT,
11.
A, B, C, D, F, G, H, A.
I think it was the RX something .11, which stands for
Rings it.
2011. They've been running these for quite a while.
Yeah.
But they are a 358 cubic inch race-only motor. Nothing crosses over
Yep.
to automotive world. They have a transaxle now.
Yep.
Single lug nut, independent rear suspension.
He said when they first started going to that engine, they were making around 900 horse. Now they've come down to around 670, depending tracks. They have to get suffocated more for different tracks.
Yeah.
Super speedways make less power.
Yeah, he said like 550 something for
Yeah.
Talladega, right?
Yep, that blew my mind.
And he said Martinsville, they only run fourth gear.
Yep, they have 5,
makes
they
sense.
just don't use 5th, they put her in 4.
Oh, that's Riley Herbst. You know who Riley Herbst is?
I think it's that guy, I guess.
Hey, can I get your autograph?
You got a Sharpie?
If I say that loud enough, there'll be a crowd. Well, we should probably go check out Pit Road, eh?
Yeah. Dude, this is...
Ezra, I'll give you $5 if you walk down the driver entrance and shake some hands and say I used to change lug nuts in '87.
Alright, we'll try it. Did ya? Yep.
Well, I wasn't filming. You got to do it again. No. Having had our fun in the garage, we headed over to the pit lane as they started to fire them up. That's the wildest cacophony of idling V8s I've ever heard.
Honestly.
There's a bass tone like no other.
Oh.
A rumble in your chest.
You can feel it. Wait, what do you mean a 24 car ain't Jeff? What happened?
These aren't even carbureted anymore.
What?
Casual $5,000. Good God, those are loud! At this point, I put the camera down to enjoy some of this in person so it wasn't all just a work trip. But a few hours later, we were on top of the camper once again, getting ready for the truck series. They've been blowing tires left and right during practice. Number 2 car just blew a tire. As you saw, we had smoke coming out of it there. It kind of seems to be a theme all around this weekend. Right, Ethan?
Just bad tires.
Bad tires.
Yeah, it's not the camper's fault. It's just bad tires. Yeah.
We also touched a bunch of tires in the pit area.
Oh no.
Sorry.
What have you done?
Wait a minute, were you serious when you said not to touch them?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. We only touched like 5.
They've blown about 5. Speaking of 5, there's 5 laps left. As we go green. Unfortunately for us as viewers, the track conditions seemed to be really good and the race ran pretty clean. With that, of course, the guys are viable to get a little bored, so they found entertainment by putting ice down Ethan's shirt when he wasn't looking. As we approached the end of Stage 2, Ezra woke up from his nap and we moved into Stage 3 with some classical music. Cautions and a bunch of laps later, a winner was crowned for the Truck Series, which meant now that the racing was done, it was time for the party to begin. And as fate would have it, the perfect person showed up to kick that off.
Batman! Batman, why are you so wet? Why are you wet, Batman? Wet man! Wet man!
Aquaman!
Oh, shit! Oh my god! Wow!
Batman's athletic.
Look, that was incredible.
I thought he was gonna break his neck.
I thought for sure I was about to film someone dying. He had a few cans of liquid suspension. Bob, get down there and do that too.
Okay!
Do it from here. What do you think, Doug?
Aquaman's running. Aquaman is fast. Look at that guy. Peak male performance. Do a backflip.
Hold up. So they got a 15-year recovery after that.
Oh, okay. Understandable.
All right, the car race is over. It's time for the human race. We got Batman versus Brother Bob, Angus the flamboyant flower man, Ezra the one that stands a chance, Ethan, he's hopped up on Mountain Dew, John Barron's number 2, aka El Nacho Libre. Oh, Angus putting the downforce on there. Ladies and gentlemen, they are lining up for your first annual post-truck race, foot race, brought to you by Junkyard Digs. I didn't pay for this, I just filmed it. On your march, get set, go. Ezra, oh, jump the gun. Those are the cars to watch right there. All right, round 2. You ready? Get set, get going. Oh my gosh! Batman is a speedy son of a bitch. Our whole crew coming a blast here, I think. Incredible. Batman, Aquaman, and the Flash all in one. Oh, there it is. Hey, he left it all on the track. That's honorable. Let's go have some fun in the infield. Holy shit, guys, wait. Connect 4. You're a doubt.
I challenge you to a duel.
That was Bob's line, but we'll take it.
Words are hard. Boy, this is gonna look like a 40-20 when we're done.
Whoa, the green.
Bob's playing for the wrong team. Hey! Now, one cool thing about the infield I've never mentioned before is the fact that on Saturday nights there's a live band, and if you have infield passes, you're invited to go rock out and have a great time. Turn it up, Bob!
I've been working so hard. I'm punching my cars.
Ow!
You got to turn it around.
Turn it around, Bob! Put your feet on the ground, Bob! I don't know what they said, Bob. Yeah, tear it up, Bob, tear it up.
shit, never mind the Congo line. Look, it's raining with hair. Whoa. It really is 1987 this weekend. God, I love this place.
Eventually, after flirting with enough copyright violations, we headed back towards the camper where the neighbors offered up some extra shrimp left over from supper.
We found shrimp. Another epic success for a weekend of NASCAR.
Fucking lootly.
I'm gonna eat enough shrimp to fucking die. And good night.
Alright, what a perfect way to start the morning. Crack dryers and burnt bacon. Welcome to Sunday, folks. Today is the day of the cup race. We got a 500-mile race coming up this afternoon. A little time till then. We're gonna do some grilling, hang out, have some fun, watch things do circles. Yeah, NASCAR.
Yeah, NASCAR.
Maybe next year, just maybe, we invest in not a free grill we found in the back of the camper once.
That might be breaking the budget.
After breakfast, Ezra and I headed down to the garage again to see if we could get up close and personal with the sound of our people.
I get goosebumps. They sound so good, literally, dude.
Eventually, the teams pushed all the cars onto the track and we headed through the pits to go check them out.
Think these will fit in your caddy?
I hope so. Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, you grab one, I'll grab the other. Ooh, or, hear me out.
Would you rather gold?
Can we get it in spinners?
Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you, sir. Get that pack of stickers, you know where to put them. Kyle Bush's intake. Oh, there it is, Ezra. What do we got for sabotage?
I could pee in the gas tank.
Oh, that's, well, actually, after this weekend, that still might be a high enough octane to run.
A little bit of alcohol in the urine.
As the start of the race drew near, we headed back to the camper to get ready to kick off the Advent Health 400.
Let's hear it for the KC-135 from the 350th Air Refueling Squadron at the
Boogity, 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 let's go racing, boys! Advent Health 400 green flag! After some delicious good chop for lunch, Ezra and I decided to head into the pits one more time to watch these guys in action during a cup race. We've all seen what happens on the track, but we want to know what's going on in the background while these guys are racing, and especially when they come in for tires and fuel. Reminds me of Days of Thunder. Your way? My way. Like I said earlier, they were running a pretty clean race this weekend, so there wasn't a lot of cautions, so we didn't get to see a lot of hands-on action. However, it was still really cool to see the pit boxes and the setup and what the crews do when they're not working. These guys are always ready to pounce at a moment's notice and gear up and get ready to fix a car, and they have an incredible amount of data available right there on their pit box so the entire crew knows what's going on. It was really cool to see the guys actually making this happen. Sure, there's a guy out there driving, but he would never be here if it wasn't for the dudes right here in these pit boxes. Eventually, we once again headed back to the camper to sit back and watch the cup race. Alright, that's a wrap for stage 2. So Kyle Larson took that one.
You ever consider what these guys see while they're driving around? Everything we know here, the road
one's hitting around the infield, so they just see all this go by. So every time they come on the front straight, they go through 1 and 2, they see shitty camper. Down the back straight 3 and 4, front straight 1 and 2, shitty camper. One more left, time around again, shitty camper.
It's a landmark for them. When you get to the shitty camper, turn left.
Did you say you met a pig crew guy that watches our show?
Yeah, we're just walking by. He says hi. We say hi back. Talk to him for a while. Hand him a sticker. He's like, "No shit, Junkyard Digs. I watch these guys all the time." I was like, "Yeah, what? It's Angus." He's like, "Oh, nice to meet you."
What car was that?
That was the 47 car.
Okay, shit.
Yeah.
Well, dang, I didn't get to meet the guy.
Well, we'll have to try
47 guy, if you're watching this, thank you.
I can't hear a word you're saying.
Put your earplugs in. You're gonna get the deaf.
Huh?
You're gonna catch the deaf.
Huh? Huh?
As we kick things off for stage 3, these guys are finally going from a race for mileage to a race for speed and position. And with that, things finally started to get rowdy.
I don't think you're supposed to do that. You can't park there. Folks at home, they're going fast, they're going left, and by golly, someone's gonna win.
As they came around for the restart, we got nervous. Right behind the beautiful 21 of Josh Berry, there was an unfortunate brown turd of a car that our group had some harsh feelings for.
Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch. Fortunately for us, there was no need to worry because Josh Berry had probably the fastest car on the field, and more importantly, Kyle Busch spun it in turn 3. Yeah, baby! Oh, yeah! To say the least, this was absolutely a reason to celebrate.
This race, third in the regular season standings. Now for Denny Hamilton in the standings, you get it.
Are we driving home in the morning?
Yeah.
The back straight away.
I said he'll probably still win and we'll look like huh? Idiots. Stop it.
Huh? What?
Kyle Busch is still alive.
Huh?
Kyle Busch, stop it. We're going green once again, boys. They're turning the wick up on this. We got 55 laps left to go.
Right turn when he should have made a left.
Why did he go backwards? Is it faster? I get it. R for race.
Rear also got a piece of that as well.
Have you ever seen cars?
They stayed in it.
Stayed in it.
Josh Berry.
Yeah, Uncle Barry can drive. His soul floated into the blood of you.
Huh?
He's you, Uncle Barry.
Huh?
I'm gonna throw you off this camera.
As the cup race wore on, Ezra and I watched that 21 advance through the field at one hell of a rate. Eventually, Party Mike joined us on top of the camper, and Angus used the back of a Junkyard Digs sticker as a beer funnel. It's no traffic cone, but it'll work in a pinch. After that, it was time for our annual tradition of bowling for empties on top of the awning.
Blah blah blah, same as all the other times.
I'm just glad everyone had fun.
Yeah, as long as everybody had fun out there, I'm fine with it.
I'm just glad Kyle Busch didn't win.
damn right, Bob.
Kyle Larson just led his 10,000th career lap in just NASCAR today.
Jesus.
Yeah. More importantly, Kyle Busch spun out. And we can all be happy about that.
Let's go!
All right, it's time to make a decision.
Oh, there's no decisions, Kevin. I'm making the decision for you.
Is it tomorrow?
Yes, it is tomorrow.
I guess.
Test drive, want to go home, guys, all for it. Stay and have fun, I guess.
Really twisting my arm.
Really twisting my tees.
Oh, we got it. All right, let's get her popping that white Mike's camper.
Wait, did you say, does that mean, hold on.
Oh.
Give him a minute.
You'll get it. I got a feel for it. Are you trying to say that we should be certified different? That's not what I was going for. I didn't even know I had any of those left.
Are we going to have a beer about it?
Yeah, we are. There we go.
Have a certified different beer about it.
Yep, we're going to.
Certified
Let's do it.
different beer.
Let's go have a beer about it.
Let's have a beer about it.
And then pack this son of a bitch up and get out of here in the morning.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
I got to pee.
And with that, for one last night, we hung out with our friends and had a great time.
Hey, Bobber.
That one was perfect. Where were you?
Hey, Bob.
Alrighty, there we go. Monday morning, our test drive has finally concluded. It was a great success. The camper was great to us all weekend. Once we made it here, it was honestly a great place to sleep. I think we can commit to maybe, finally buying it.
Buying it? Nah, screw you guys. I'm going to keep this. I had way too much fun.
Oh shit. We still gonna ride home?
Fuck no, find your own way home.
North, I guess. I think he has a phone.